It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see Gardner Minshew. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance at a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field.
Return, getting them all the way to their own 40. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the mustached quarterback from Washington State, Gardner Minshew.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score! Touchdown, Las Vegas! The Raiders capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play out.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play, right? When you don't have to settle for...
Sticking in the air with Minshew. Has it in close. He has the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you...
Complete pass, here's 2nd and goal. It's White on the give. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blocker?
Enough goes to Madison, running right. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So for Brock Hewitt, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.